Regis Prograis, round of applause for Regis Prograis. Jose Zepeda. Also joined on stage by Marvin Rodriguez of Marv Nation. And before we get to the fighters, Marvin, when you had an opportunity for Marv Nation and Legends Entertainment to bid on this card, why'd you do it?
Obviously, because it's going to be the best fight of the year. You know, it's a big fight. It's a great fight. The fighter number one against number two, something you hardly ever see. So it was a no-brainer for us.
And you have this belt on the line, 140 pounds. You know, people were saying, Marv Nation, who? Marv Nation, what? I mean, I've known you because I work with you here in Southern California. But you said yesterday at the media scrum, now you're here. Pay attention to us.
Absolutely. I mean, those who hadn't heard of Marv Nation before is because they haven't been keeping up what's been happening in the last couple of years in boxing. Marv Nation has come out strong. We're making statements, and this is just one of the few statements that are coming out.
Chon Zepeda with you. Where were you yesterday? The media workout. You didn't show up.
No, I had a little accident and I couldn't make it. I talked to my manager and he was able to tell.
Wait, you had a car accident?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was nothing bad, nothing serious. I'm just 100% ready. It's staying focused. It's something that happened, but it's all right now. Everything was good.
Okay, so you weren't ditching the media workout.
Say what?
You weren't ditching it. You weren't trying to avoid us.
No.
You were on your way there and got into an accident on the freeway.
No, I was coming back to my house and
Okay.
from running, and that's when it happened.
All right, Southern California
Everything was
streets, man. All right, well, I took it kind of personal. I thought you didn't want to talk to me yesterday. But all right, we're good. We got a fight, though.
We have a fight. I'm 100% ready.
All right, Regis, for you, I know you've been wanting this fight. It's been, 3 years since you fought Josh Taylor? Been 3 years since you said, I want another opportunity. I know you've been saying it's been a long camp, it's antsy, but finally you see that belt. You're a few days away from it. It's about damn time, isn't it?
About time, yeah. It's been a long time. I've been in camp for a long time. I'm just ready to get over with. Nah, that's all. Just been a long, hard camp. I've been in camp for about 5-6 months. So it's 4 days away, and I'm just, I'm ready.
Chon, for you, you knew this fight was going to happen. You wanted this kind of fight. Out of respect between the two, we don't need no trash talking because that's not who you guys are. But why did you want this fight so bad?
Well, this is the third time for an opportunity for the world title for me, and that's why I keep saying this is the time for me to get this belt. I am in my prime, and I have all the experience I need. Regis Prograis is going to be fighting the best version of Jose Zepeda because I really believe it's now or never with in my career to get my third time for the opportunity. So I have to do it.
Third time for an opportunity for you. Second time for you, Regis. All right, what happened with the other opponents?
What you mean? What other opponent?
You said it. Other guys were supposed to fight you, but they didn't. Where'd they go?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's just the boxing business side of things, I don't know.
Because I read a story to say that you said people rather sign a prenup than sign a contract with you.
Yeah, bro. Well, you mean that? Yeah, so, when I was the world champ, it's just like that everybody put so much emphasis on the belt and stuff like that. When I was a world champion, when you're a world champion, everybody call your name, everybody. But then, once you don't have the belt no more, then nobody say my name. And I know I'm a dangerous fighter and stuff, so that's why nobody say my name. But I'm just glad that I'm getting the opportunity again to, fight for the world title and, just being a two-time world champion. That's been my main focus for 3 years now, to be a two-time world champion. And now I'm just so glad that I'm getting this opportunity again.
No Taylor, no Ramirez for you, but Zepeda did step up and take that fight. Right. Were you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, listen, that's what we want to fight for. We want to fight for the belt, right? So I'm not surprised at that. I'm just glad we're getting the fight. That's all. I'm definitely not surprised. I mean, I know what type of fighter he is and stuff, and he wants the belt just like everybody else does. So I wasn't surprised.
And now that we're finally here, Chon, you get to fight in Southern California, which has been way too long, too many times on the East Coast for you. I mean, you're going to have fans there. How cool is it that you get to see your face on the billboards, that you see on the freeway, you have all this behind you? It's what you've been working for when you started off in the club shows years ago.
Yeah, it's nice, to be honest. I always fight in my opponent's backyard, and this is the first time that I'm going to be fighting in a big fight in my backyard. So I think it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night for boxing and a great night for the WBC and for whoever wins, man. I like I say, it's an extra motivation for me to fight in my backyard, and I keep saying this is it for me. This has to be it. So
You
I'm
keep staring at the
100%
belt. What are you looking at?
At the green belt, world champion. It's a nice belt. It's a nice belt.
They're over there yelling, not this time.
Yeah, I heard that before. I heard that before, and we know what happens, so it don't matter. I've been through that.
There it is. Regis. All right, let Regis talk right now. All right. Here we go. Let Regis get this one. Regis, I know your team doesn't need a microphone, obviously. You got the microphone. You get the last words right here. You look at that belt right there. Regis, what do you see?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm gonna just go do me.
Hold on. Let Regis talk. Let him go.
I'm gonna just go do me, bro. That's all.
There we go. All right, let's go. We don't need a microphone. We got Regis and Chon. No matter what, Regis, get that smile. Regis, Chon, get that smile. Let's get up here. Let's have the face off right now. There we go. Regis Prograis, Chon Zepeda. All class between the two fighters. We'll see that Saturday, the pay-per-view, ppv.com, FITE is the app, is where you're gonna see that. Saturday night, pay-per-view, starts at 6 o'clock, battle of the best, or as Regis told me yesterday, kill or be killed is what you'll see on Saturday. Chon Zepeda, Regis Prograis, we'll see that on Saturday between the two. The WBC 140-pound belt will be on the line. You will see that. Tickets available. Go to Marv Nation social media account for all the information that'll get you. Chon Zepeda, round of applause for Chon. Regis Prograis, a round of applause for Regis. We get going on Saturday night. Respect between the two. We'll see them Saturday. All right. So obviously you need to go get some tickets. You can sit next to my man over here. Tickets available on Saturday. Doors open at 3 o'clock. Pay-per-view, ppv.com gets going at 6 o'clock. Fight TV is where you can also check that out. All right, Amado.
El Malvado.
Fernando.
Vargas.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I can't wait to perform Saturday. You know, I work really hard. Shout out to Coach Zip. I've been working with Ryan Garcia, strength and conditioning coach for this camp. And I got my pops, you know. I prepared myself like if I was fighting Mike Tyson. So anybody that has a pair of boxing gloves has a chance. And what better more to perform with my brother, alongside my brother, Fernando Vargas Jr.
There you go, round of applause for Amado. Fernando Vargas Jr., how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm just trying not to get yelled at by your dad anymore, right? We'll be all right. Your dad and I go back many, many years, but to fight on this card is always cool when you have an opportunity to fight, but when it's with your brother, how cool is that moment?
No, it's definitely a blessing. Since the amateurs, we've been, cutting weight together, whether I have a fight or Amado has a fight or Emmy has a fight. We'll put on plastics, we'll do this thing together. So, my dad knows this sport's lonely, but when you have brothers to do it with you, it makes it that much easier.
And you also have your third son, Emiliano, El General, 18-year-old, just signed with Top Rank. Congratulations to you, Fernando, for that.
Thank you. El General Emiliano Fernando Vargas.
There it is. You sure you're not a promoter? Soon?
We can be if we have to.
There it is. Now, Fernando, for you, the Vargas dynasty, I know it's important for you, but yesterday we talked at the media workout. You said you're not the one waking them up. You're not pushing them to this. This is their dream. That's very important.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, I already did what I did. They need to do it. If they want to do it, I'm going to support them 110%. And at first, everybody was like, you wanted your kids to fight? I said, no. And then my compadre said like this, champ, you don't want your kids to fight? I said, no. I go, okay, who's going to tell your kids that they can't be like their dad? Because I'm not going to tell them. So when he put it like that, I said, I got to support them, you know what I mean? So, if they didn't have it, I wouldn't be here. I would be supporting from the back end. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they got it. And, I'm here and I'm excited for Saturday night.
And you'll be able to see the Vargas brothers on the Freeview portion of the pay-per-view. Pay-per-view gets going at 6 o'clock. Before that, you'll see these gentlemen about a little after 4 o'clock on the Freeview portion of the pay-per-view that you can buy at Fight TV, at the app, or ppv.com. Amado, with you, when people see you for the first time, what are they going to see?
Man, I hope every time I fight, there's a different Amado Fernando Vargas in that ring. And, I just want to keep getting better each and every time I step in that ring and continue to listen to my father and put God first, and the sky's the limit. I can't wait to perform Saturday.
Fernando, for you, what motivates you?
I think the stigma of just being a junior, a lot of juniors don't like to work hard, don't like to be disciplined, but I love being in the gym. I love the work. I love sparring. My dad's like, hey, there's work coming this week. All right, let's do it. Let's go. So I think there's a stigma with juniors, but I'm a junior that wants to compete with the highest level. So I know I started late, but we're gonna continue to get these fights going. Got to listen to my pops, and we're in good hands.
And Fernando, for you, what's it like training your kids? You've seen this father-son training back and forth, and all of a sudden the kids don't talk to their dad, or vice versa. They have issues, all kinds of achievement. We don't have that here. How do you maintain
Well, you
that?
look, you're gonna not always get along. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're gonna, you gotta understand, especially one that's been a fighter, been a world champion, knows what it is to be in their shoes. So sometimes they're not in good moods, and I know not to talk to them. So, and sometimes they're in their okay moods, and I know they're cutting, and I know that anything gets you pissed off, you talk about food and you get mad because you're not eating. So I understand that. So at the end of the day, I'm there for them. I always tell them, look, Vato, I'm here for you. If you don't want me to be here, I won't be here. You know what I mean? But there's times where, we bump heads, but everybody, that's everybody. I think that there's no relationship as a trainer and coach that's always going to be 100% and 100%, in a good way. You know what I mean? But I know what to do and what to tell them to, what I need them to do, and they do it. You know what I mean? For the most part, they do it. If not, I wouldn't be here.
That's a great way to put it right there. A lot of dads as trainers need to hear that advice right there.
Yeah, well, it's tough. Excuse me. It's tough. I mean, but at the end of the day, I always tell them I'm here for you, Vato. I don't need to be here. I don't. So, but at the end of the day, I'm there for them. If they didn't have it, I wouldn't be here. Like I said, I'd be supporting from out there because, they're still my flesh and blood. They're my kids. They're my seeds. And at the end of the day, it's a blessing for me to be living this.
And you'll see the Vargas crew Saturday at Dignity Health Park before Prograis and Zepeda. Amado, last one for you. What motivates you, man? I see you on Instagram and the videos. Man, if I wanted to work out, I'd watch your videos to pump me up, man.
Thank you. Man, don't miss our fight. November 26th, we've been working really hard. You can follow me on Instagram at Amado F. Vargas. And come check out the Dynasty, see what we're about. This Saturday, we got a really big card. The best fighting the best, and I feel like that's good. That's what boxing's about, the best fighting the best. And I can't wait. I can't wait to perform alongside with my brother, Fernando Vargas Jr.
And Fernando Jr., for you, final words for the fans. What are they going to see?
No, we appreciate everyone, especially LA. You guys, the fans, Mexican-American fans are the best fans. And, even since we were still in the amateurs, my dad would go to fights, it'd be nothing but love. And we appreciate that you guys, tune in and you guys give us that much love before our fights and after, we're done fighting. You guys have just been loyal, and we appreciate it. And we're going to keep this Vargas dynasty alive. Thank you so much for the support. See you Saturday.
And Feroz, final words.
Just thank everybody. Thank you guys for the love and support. Thank you for supporting me, supporting the dynasty. It's a blessing. My boys fought not too long ago at the forum, and it was packed out, man. It was packed out, and a lot of people just came to see them. So it's a blessing, and it's something that it's answered prayer. You know what I mean? And I'm a man of faith, and my family's a family of faith. We, I've took my boys to God since we were kids because I know what He's did for me, and so at the end of the day, I know that it's going to be a great show. And whenever you can't beat LA fans, baby, you cannot beat LA fans. LA fans are the best fans. Come on, Vatos, you know that. Come on, Vatos, come on. You're going to tell me that there's better There's better fans than LA fans? I don't think so. Come on, Vatos, come on.
And they'll be there Saturday, doors at 3. The Vargas Dynasty, Amado, Fernando Jr., and Fernando Sr. You guys can leave the microphones right there. Picture time. You'll see them Saturday on the Freeview. Vargas Dynasty, Amado Vargas, Fernando Vargas Jr., and their father, Fernando Sr., El Feroz. You'll see them. Tickets available. Doors open at 3. Tickets start at $39. And pay-per-view Saturday gets going at 6 o'clock. The Freeview portion where you'll see these two young men will be starting a little bit after 4 o'clock. Go to Marv Nation for more information on Saturday's fight. Battle of the Best this Saturday. Chon Zepeda, Regis Prograis. That's the main event still to come. So we've seen some of the younger fighters are going to be on the card with Nathan Rodriguez, Ruben Torres, Alex Martinez. We've seen the Vargas brothers. Now it's time to bring up the ladies and a heavyweight fighter and also a young man from the Olympics down to the stage. Oh, they're bringing out more chairs. I didn't know we had that many. Are we done with the chairs? We got more? We're good? All right. Yocasta Valle from Costa Rica. From Uzbekistan, 2020 Olympic gold medalist, Bakudir Jalolov, Big Uzbek. From Cleveland, Ohio, 2016 Olympian, Charles Conwell. Their opponent, Juan Carlos Abreu. And also Curtis Harper. Oh man, he's snazzy. Wait, get up here, Curtis. I mean, you got to show that off right there. Look at Tom Hogan. You got to take that picture. Get out of your way. That's not velvet, but my goodness. There you go. That's how you do it. I should have put a tie on, Curtis. I'm sorry. Is that it? We got one more? Oh, Henry. Oh, Curtis, you are heavyweight, man. Watch out for that chair. And Yocasta's opponent, Evelyn Bermudez. Estamos, Evelyn? Yeah, if you break a chair, we'll fix it, man. We don't need you sitting in that.
Heavyweights, I'm telling you.
All right. Oh, we got more hardware? All right. Tus cinturones, Yocasta.
Están cuidando.
We got any gold medals you want to hang around too, Jalala? Right here. It's hers. We'll have Gabe Rivas translating. Where's Gabe at? Off to the side. All right. We got one more microphone for Argentina. Perdieron? Sorry, we're not talking soccer. No vamos a hablar de fútbol ahorita. Puro boxeo. All right, Evelyn Bermudez. All right, we're good? We're ready to go? All right, so as you can see, Marv Nation stacking the card on Saturday. Tickets available. Go to the Marv Nation website, check everything out. Also go to their social media account. Legends Entertainment bringing you Battle of the Best. Of course, the main event is going to be Regis Prograis and Chon Zepeda. But before this is what you're going to see on the pay-per-view, available on the Fight TV app and also ppv.com. The pay-per-view gets going at 6 o'clock. All right, let's get going. Let's see. Let's start off with the heavyweights. Alex is your translator for Big Uzbek, Bakudir Jalolov. He speaks a little English, right?
Yeah.
Hold the microphone up. No, the microphone. No. Don't. Well, if you want to stand up too, go ahead. Man. That's a 6'7" heavyweight. How are you feeling?
Good. Thank you. Good. Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right. His opponent is going to be Curtis Harper. We saw Curtis. How's that chair doing, Curtis?
Got another one. So
It's
this
all right?
one's sturdy.
All right. Curtis, he told you you're taking on the Olympian, 6'7". What'd you think?
Oh, I'm excited. Very excited to be back in boxing and fighting the best to be the best. So I'm excited and I'm happy to be here and I'm thanking the commission and, Marv Nation for giving me a chance to do this. So I'm happy to be here and thank you guys for coming out and checking us out. 'Cause we're coming to fight Saturday. We're definitely coming to fight Saturday.
The big heavyweights. Big Uzbek, what do you expect in that fight?
Баха, чего ожидаешь в этом бою?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you. I am here. I am good to see you. Glad to see you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my opponent. Thank you, my manager. See you Saturday. Good fighting, inshallah.
Hey, round of applause. He's trying his English. Has a translator and said, no, I'm going to try it on my own. In the back, before I was talking with him, he's like, one day I'm going to do an entire press conference in all English. So good job by you. Excellent job there. In Espanol, he only knows the bad words. So no. Don't say any Spanish, okay? We know what you're learning over there.
Uzbek speaking.
All right, now, Charles Conwell.
Yes.
2016 Olympian out of Cleveland, Ohio, undefeated. Charles, when people see you, man, they put on a show. What are we going to expect from you?
Oh, man, you can expect a great fight from me, man. I'm going out there to dominate. I always keep the underdog mentality. So just know I'm fighting with a chip on my shoulder. I got a lot to prove every time I go out, and I always go out there and do what's need to be done. Let's get the dub, so.
There it is, Charles Conwell. You see him, his opponent from Dominica, Juan Carlos Abreu. ¿Qué pelea esperamos? What kind of fight should we expect?
Bueno, primeramente dándole las gracias a Dios y a las personas que han hecho realidad este evento. Esperamos una buena pelea de ambos porque somos dos boxeadores bien experimentados y esperemos que demos lo mejor los dos de los dos.
Gabe?
I want to thank God. I want to thank the people who made this possible. We're going to give a good fight. We're intelligent. We have a lot of experience. And we're going to make sure that we give a good fight.
And we'll see the ladies in the co-feature from Costa Rica where they yell Pura Vida all the time. Yocasta Valle. What belts do we have here? ¿Qué cinturones tenemos?
Yeah,
IBF belt
WBO.
and the WBO belt.
I'm feeling great. I'm so excited.
Wow, everybody's learning English. All right, man, I'm going to have to learn some Spanish then. There you go. What kind of fight do we expect? ¿Qué esperamos?
Bueno, siento yo que en mi peso, 105 libras, yo soy la mejor y voy a pelear con la mejor de las 108 libras. Entonces es una pelea que no va a decepcionar.
I feel that in my weight, at 105, I'm the best. Now I'm going to fight against the best at 108. And that's going to make sure that it's a great fight.
That's right. So Yocasta is a champion at 105 pounds, going up to fight Evelyn Bermudez at 108 pounds. IBF, WBO, 108 pounds. ¿Qué pelea esperamos? What kind of fight should we expect?
Bueno, hola a todos. La verdad que esto es un sueño para mí estar acá, mío y de mi papá, y hoy se nos cumplió. Le quiero agradecer a mi papá y a mi promotora, Jorge Promello. Nada, la verdad que feliz. Si Dios quiere, vengo a defender mis 2 títulos acá y es un sueño. Una pelea muy linda va a ser de las dos. Yo creo que vamos a dar una muy linda pelea a las dos.
First of all, hi everyone. And it's a dream come true for me to be here. It's a dream come true for my dad as well, and that dream has been completed. So I want to say thanks to my dad, my promoter, and I'm happy, and God willing, we're going to defend my titles here, which has been a dream for me, and I promise that it's going to be a beautiful fight.
All right, the ladies are going to get after the co-feature. This is the undercard portion of the pay-per-view. Let's take some pictures up here. Leave the microphone, take the microphone. We'll take pictures up here.
Do the heavyweights first?
Yep, heavyweights.
Everybody move to the side, please. Todos se muevan para el lado.
All right, heavyweights, Curtis Harper. And the big Uzbek, Jalolov. You'll see this on the pay-per-view. It starts at 6 o'clock, the pay-per-view, Fight TV app or ppv.com, and you'll see the face-off, undefeated. Vakudir Jalolov, Curtis Harper. And, yeah. Respect between the two heavyweights, you'll see them. Still here. 108-pound belts on the line. Costa Rica, Argentina. It's not a soccer game, it's a fight. You'll see that the co-feature on pay-per-view. WBO, IBF belts on the line. Costa Rica, Pura Vida, Argentina, getting after it. You'll see them Saturday, pay-per-view. And now, Charles Conwell and Juan Carlos Abreu, Cleveland, Ohio, the Dominican Republic. You'll see them on Saturday, the pay-per-view. Oh, it'll be a good one. The undercard's going to be on fire Saturday. Battle of the best. Of course, the main event, Jose Zepeda, Regis Prograis. But don't sleep on the undercard portion of the pay-per-view that gets going at 6 o'clock at Dignity Health Park in Carson, California. All right. Heavyweights on the end. Carlos, up acá. Charles, switch. There we see. Let's get a picture of all the undercard fighters on Saturday. Go to the Marv Nation website. Go to the Marv Nation social media accounts for all the information, behind-the-scene pictures of what's going on. Battle of the Best, Saturday in Carson, California. Thanksgiving weekend. There it is. Thank you to everybody. Curtis, that's smooth right there. Woo, that is velvet.